Once upon a time, in a small town nestled deep within the dense forests of England, there lived a young girl named Emily. Emily was a curious and adventurous soul who always sought out thrilling experiences. She had heard rumors of a haunted mansion that stood on the outskirts of town, and her curiosity got the better of her. One moonlit night, Emily gathered her courage and ventured into the dark woods toward the Eerie mansion. The wind whispered through the trees, creating an eerie symphony that sent shivers down her spine. As she approached the mansion, she couldn't help but notice its decaying facade and broken windows, which only added to the haunting atmosphere. Undeterred, Emily pushed open the creaking front door and stepped inside. The air was thick with dust, and the floorboards creaked beneath her feet. The sound echoed through the empty hallways, causing her heart to race. She couldn't shake the feeling that she was being watched. As she explored the mansion, Emily discovered a hidden staircase leading to the basement. A chill ran down her spine as she descended into the darkness. The basement was damp and filled with cobwebs, and the air was heavy with an indescribable scent. Suddenly, Emily heard a faint whisper. She froze, straining her ears to listen. The whisper grew louder, and soon she could make out a voice calling her name. "Emily! Emily!" it repeated, sending a chill down her spine. Fear gripped her heart, but she couldn't resist the pull of the voice. She followed it, deeper into the basement, until she reached a small chamber hidden behind a crumbling wall. Inside, she found an old dusty book lying on a pedestal. With trembling hands, Emily opened the book, and the room filled with an ethereal glow. The pages were filled with ancient symbols and cryptic writings. As she read aloud, a surge of energy filled the air, and the ghostly figure of a man materialized before her. The ghost introduced himself as Samuel, a former resident of the mansion who had been trapped in a curse for centuries. He explained that his spirit could only find peace if someone unraveled the mystery of his death. Emily, driven by a mixture of fear and compassion, vowed to help Samuel find the truth. Together they delved into the town's history and uncovered a dark secret. Samuel had been betrayed and murdered by his own family, who sought to claim his inheritance. Armed with this knowledge, Emily confronted Samuel's treacherous descendants, revealing their heinous crime to the world. With the truth exposed, Samuel's spirit was finally freed, and he could rest in peace. As for Emily, her bravery and determination earned her the respect and admiration of the townspeople. She became a local hero, known for her courage in the face of the supernatural. And so the haunted mansion that once struck fear into the hearts of the townsfolk became a symbol of triumph and justice, all thanks to the bravery of a young girl named Emily. In the heart of a remote village, nestled amidst fog-covered moors, there stood an abandoned asylum. The locals believed it to be cursed, haunted by the tormented souls of its former inhabitants. Few dared to venture near it, but one brave soul, named Sarah, was drawn to its dark allure. Driven by an insatiable curiosity, Sarah decided to explore the asylum one moonlit night. As she approached the decaying building, the wind howled and the trees swayed ominously. She pushed open the rusty gate, which screeched in protest, and stepped inside. The air within the asylum was heavy with a mix of mildew and despair. Each creaking floorboard echoed through the desolate halls, as if the very building itself groaned in agony. Sarah's heart raced, but she pressed on, determined to uncover the asylum's secrets. As she ventured deeper into the labyrinthine corridors, Sarah's flashlight flickered, casting eerie shadows on the peeling wallpaper. Whispers seemed to emanate from the walls, their words too indistinct to comprehend. Goosebumps prickled her skin, but she refused to be deterred. In one room, Sarah discovered a diary left behind by a former inmate. Its pages were filled with cryptic entries, detailing the horrors and experiments conducted within the asylum's walls. The diary spoke of cruel doctors, inhumane treatments, and the screams that pierced the night. As Sarah continued her exploration, she was abruptly enveloped in darkness. Her flashlight had died, leaving her utterly vulnerable to the terrors that lurked within. Panic surged through her veins as she fumbled for a way out. Suddenly, a chilling wail reverberated through the asylum. Sarah's heart froze, and she knew she was not alone. Shadows danced and twisted, taking on grotesque forms, as if the tortured souls trapped within the asylum had awakened. In a desperate bid to escape, Sarah stumbled upon a hidden staircase leading to the basement. She descended into the abyss, her heart pounding in her chest. The basement was a labyrinth of forgotten chambers, each filled with the remnants of the asylum's dark past. Just as she thought hope was lost, Sarah caught a glimmer of moonlight through a cracked wall. With renewed determination, she clawed her way through the debris, emerging outside into the cold night air. Breathing a sigh of relief, Sarah turned to look back at the asylum. To her horror, she saw its crumbling walls pulsating, as if the very essence of evil was alive within. The asylum unleashed a blood-curdling scream, shaking the ground beneath her. Sarah fled, vowing never to return. The asylum, forever imprisoned in darkness, continued to cast its sinister shadow over the village, a haunting reminder of the horrors that took place within its walls. The legend of Sarah's harrowing journey spread throughout the village, serving as a cautionary tale for those who dared to challenge the boundaries of the supernatural. And so the cursed asylum remained a chilling memory, forever etched in the minds of those who knew. In a remote town nestled deep in the mountains, there existed an old, dilapidated mansion that had long been abandoned. Locals believed it to be cursed, its halls echoing with the tormented whispers of the past. Only the bravest souls dared to set foot within its decaying walls. One stormy night, a group of friends decided to explore the mansion. Drawn by a mix of curiosity and a thirst for adventure, they gathered at its imposing gates. The wind howled, and rain poured from the heavens as they pushed open the heavy doors, their hinges groaning in protest. As they entered the mansion, a chill settled in their bones. The air was thick with an otherworldly presence, and the flickering candlelight cast eerie shadows on the peeling wallpaper. The friends pressed on, their hearts pounding, determined to uncover the mansion's dark secrets. As they ventured deeper into the labyrinthine corridors, they stumbled upon a hidden staircase leading to the basement. Reluctantly, they descended into the abyss, their footsteps echoing through the darkness. The air grew colder, and an unsettling silence enveloped them. In the basement, they discovered a room filled with ancient artifacts, each one seemingly more sinister than the last. Among the artifacts was a dusty, ornate box adorned with strange symbols. It beckoned them, emanating an ominous energy that sent shivers down their spines. Unable to resist its allure, one of the friends reached out and opened the box. In an instant, a malevolent force was unleashed. The room trembled, and the once dormant objects came to life, possessed by vengeful spirits. Terrified, the friends scattered, desperately trying to find an escape. But the mansion seemed to shift and morph, its corridors twisting and leading them deeper into the heart of darkness. They realized they were trapped, at the mercy of the mansion's supernatural wrath. One by one, the friends fell victim to the relentless spirits, their screams piercing the air. Each room they entered held a new horror, a new manifestation of the mansion's malevolence. They fought to survive, their sanity hanging by a thread. Finally, only one friend remained, battered and broken. She stumbled upon a hidden chamber, where she found an ancient incantation etched into the walls. With her last ounce of strength, she recited the words, hoping to break the curse that held them captive. In a blinding flash of light, the mansion shook and groaned, its dark energy dissipating. The friend emerged from the mansion, drenched in sweat and gasping for breath. Behind her, the mansion collapsed, forever sealing away its terrors. The survivor, haunted by the memories of that night, lived the rest of her life in the shadow of the horrors she had witnessed. The tale of the cursed mansion became a cautionary legend, a reminder of the dangers that lurked in the realm of the supernatural. And so the abandoned mansion stood as a testament to the darkness that dwells within us all, a chilling reminder that some secrets are better left undisturbed.